disappointed. We only have 10,000 to spend, and when we hit 10,000, that's our budget. Firstly, we're gonna need a lot of wood. You know, I can't. Anyways, my recording cut out. I said, went on Google. You know, this is the boat that we're gonna try to replicate, a long ship kind of build. Also, I forgot to add that we're on a time limit for this video. Plus about 20 minutes. So currently it's 2:12, 3:12. I'd just like to say I was completely wrong. I don't know why I said that. It would be 2:32, 20 minutes from when I was recording that part. I'd just like to clarify that. Bye. I hope I got that right. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, anyways. We're gonna need our foundation. Raise it a little bit up in there. Back to the image. So like you can see like little parts like protruding a little bit. You know, now that I also mention it, I have no idea why I'm making this out of wood. Anyways, I think it can be a little bit longer, but you know what? Screw it. Boneless. Second range. Carrot. You know, this looks. And I like too much. 15. It's not too bad. So see, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. So you got like, you know, your secret compartment. I'm running out of time, and I'm spending my time yapping about secret compartments. What's wrong with me? All right, let's speed this up. Pray and hope we get it for not. We're just not gonna find it. Look. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. I mean, if it works, right? You just gotta make it work, even when it doesn't work or looks crudely made. Just gotta, you know, give it your best and do great, even when it's difficult or whatever. Alright, it's finally done. It took me a minute to do, but you know, it eventually got done. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of it before I eventually launch this thing off. Okay, as you can see, we have the amazing looking deck in here. Start off to the distance. You got the little boat thingy. We also have the little basement contraption part. Of course, it's a little cramped, but you know, sometimes you gotta work with what you got. We have our upstairs area. Just climb up the little stairwell, watch your step, and you got your little balcony. All right, enough of me yapping. It's about time we launch this thing off. Before we do, comment down below. Do you think we'll be able to make it to the end with this boat? Actually, you know, maybe retract that statement. or whatever comment. I genuinely, I'd be surprised if this boat even got halfway. Launch it anyways, because I have faith. Kind of, a little bit. You know, I probably should have added a seat. That should have been one of the first things I added. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Well, I'm gonna head to my balcony. Let me see if I can climb up it. That could have been very, very bad. I'm gonna, you know, restrain myself from jumping. You know, surprisingly, I expected everything to fall apart by the point we reached the halfway mark, but you know, this boat is surprisingly holding to. Wait, I'm gonna have to go into the secret compartment. This is the only way we might be somewhat safe. If you squint your eyes a little bit, you know, just blur the image, squint your eyes, close one eye, squint the other a little bit, look at the image. Maybe there's some resemblance there. Man, these stupid puffer fish are literally, they're about to be the death of me. I swear. If we can get past this portion, the only thing that we need to survive is the drop off. Which I would go inside the, you know, the contraption, but the walls are basically gone, so the chances of us falling, landing in the water is really high. We still need to survive the drop-off point. So I'm gonna head to the, I have an idea. So if I can angle myself at like a specific, you know, vantage point, then maybe the chances of me falling to my death will lower. That's bad. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Okay, that went surprisingly well. We're actually alive. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna type in chat. I'm gonna see. I made it to the end. Let's see what everyone else has to say after my amazing accomplishment. I made it to the end. Let's see. He cursed. He said that heinous, vicious curse at me. How dare you, Face Panda? How dare you? After I made it all the way to the end, everything he said got hashtagged. Anyways, enough joking. Let me collect my gold. Let's see what we get out of this. 1 gold, and 132 for my troubles. After putting a steep hole in my pockets for my troubles, 132 gold, and a gold block. I will add this to my collection of gold blocks and move